Welcome again everybody to a new video, and in this series of videos we're discussing the radiographic appearance of restorative materials. In this periapical radiograph you will see that there is a different number of materials that are used to restore teeth, and we will start from the upper 7, the most posterior tooth. In this tooth you will see that there is a class 1 composite filling. The composite filling, if you compare it to the other fillings or restorative materials which are closer to it, it appears less radio opaque than the other metallic restorations, and this is the class 1 composite restoration. Okay, if you compare it to the MOD amalgam filling, you will see that the radio opacity is much more in the amalgam filling, and you can see that the amalgam is extending from the mesial surface of the upper 6 to the distal surface, and underneath the distal filling box of the filling you will see a material that has a lesser radio opacity than the amalgam filling, and this is the lining material, zinc phosphate cement, which is used here. You can't see it in the other parts. As we said in the previous videos, this could be either to superimposition or resorption of the material, or the thin layer of the liner which is used. Anyway, what we can see here is the lining material which is used in the box of the distal cavity. If we go to the other tooth, which is a root canal filled tooth, we will see that this tooth has been restored by a PFM, that is porcelain fused to metal, and this is the porcelain part, which has a lesser radio opacity if you compare it to the metal core, and this is the core of the crown. Okay, see that the core of the crown, the metal core of the crown, has lesser radio opacity than amalgam, and this is expected because the thickness of the material which is used in the core is less than than that of amalgam, and of course that amalgam is a denser material because of its components, so it will appear more radio opaque. If we go and see the root of the tooth, we will see that it is filled with gutta percha. Gutta percha, if you compare it to all of these materials, of course it has the least radio opacity because of its components. Now the upper 4, which is also root canal filled, we will see that there is a composite filling which is used in the coronal part of the tooth, and the composite filling, you can see here that there is a root canal filling, gutta percha, and if you concentrate on the palatal root, you will see that there is a material which has a more radio opacity than the surrounding or the rest of the filling material. Now, if we concentrate on the shape of this the material and its radio opacity, we will see that, and of course it has not reached to the apex, we will conclude that this is a broken file or instrument, endodontic instrument that has been broken, and apparently that there was an attempt to take it out, but it was difficult, so it was left in place. If you compare the radio opacity of the material and the shape, then we will assume that this is a broken instrument that this is a broken endodontic file or a reamer that has been left in place and it's not been recovered, or it's not been taken out. So composite, gutta percha, metal broken file or a reamer, PFM, gutta percha, amalgam, cement, zinc phosphate cement, and composite.